Hey guys, checking in for another daily log. This is for Type What. I'm doing daily logs for my health journey on reversing diabetes. And today's review is for Monday, February 24th. 24th. Yes, 24th. Today's the 26th. It's 2 days ago. So I got to double check. Monday, February 24th, 2020. Okay. So this was day 8 on my very first draft of my 7-day uh, fasting glucose challenge. And what you're looking at here is my morning number. This is my waking numbers. So I woke up in the 80s. So I was able to go from low 100s fasting blood sugar, blood glucose down to 80s in 7 days using this first draft of the plan that I did. And if you haven't seen, I had my wife review the 7 days when we made some adjustments on the fly. There's another video we did just to review all 7 days. I'm going to refine the process as I go forward because I want to share the formula for everybody else so they too can see those same results. But this is my first try. I've done this before, less controlled, less formulaic, less focused, less organized, and it felt good to really to work on something that's very precise and mostly precise, depending on your definition, more precise than what I've done in the past. And it's good to see. I think it's at a place where, if someone's willing to go through the motions, they can absolutely get the same results. I do want to simplify it, though, for everybody else. But let's put that to the side. Today, we're going to talk about Monday, the 24th. So I'm going to talk about the inputs into my body, the outputs, the results. So usually my blood sugar, my mood, my energy, and we'll go from there. So today, on Monday, I woke up at 88, and let's go over my food for the day. So it started with. So Monday was a light workout day on my plan. Yeah. So actually, you know what? Monday, I misspoke a little bit. Monday was the last day on my plan. So Monday was the the day before getting these results, and I actually woke up at Monday was this day. I woke up at 96. Before I ate something in the morning, I was down to 87. So I woke up at 96 in the morning. So sorry, I was one day off there with the 88. 88 was the following morning. Okay, so the morning, I had one cup of these nice pinto beans with a little bit of onions and jalapenos and cilantro, and then this was a pre-workout meal, so I have a little bit more carbs than normal. And then I did a light workout and a jog. So I did a muscle warm up. It's like a full body lightweight, uh, 10 reps, one set warm up, just to engage all my muscles in my body. And then a short run. My short runs right now are 2 miles at a casual pace. So that was my workout. So that was my pre-workout meal was the beans. Then I did my short exercise, and then you can see a couple hours later, I had lunch, and I also, of note, I did a intermittent fast in the morning. So I didn't eat until about 10:30 a.m. And then I did. Actually, it's probably closer to 11 when I left my first meal. And then I did. Then around 1, I had my lunch, which was the fatty shake. So I did I've been doing the vanilla versions of this. So this is the vanilla version of the fatty shake. I followed that up with a coffee latte. Falling off the wagon there a little bit, just from an energy perspective. I'm hungry. I'm sorry. I'm low energy. I want to maintain my productivity, and so that's the crux of my position. So anyway, I fell for that again. Um, And that was lunch. And let's look at my numbers. So the numbers for the morning, right? So I woke up around 96. Like I said, I was at, I think I worked out a little bit earlier, like around here. No, it must have been 10. Yeah. So I must have ate and then worked out around here, and you can see through my workout, my that meal didn't even affect me at all. And then it started to affect me a little bit late because the beans digest slow. So the beans were, even though I worked out and had stopped working out for about an hour, I guess my circulation was going enough to keep my numbers down, and then it slowed down a little bit, and you can see it rise. And I actually ate something around here, around 1. I had the fatty shake, and then what does my numbers do? Ooh, the beans run out. The beans are finished digesting, so everything comes down, and then the fatty shake doesn't even move my numbers up at all. So that's why I love that for lunch. So I was able to stay in range. Look at my fasting glucose. It got right back down into the 80s. Loving that. And then for dinner, I did this. So I had a tofu scramble, Tex-Mex style, with some avocados, a quarter of a cup of almonds, and a coconut hot chocolate. Okay, and then did my digestive supplements. So you can see that it's a higher fat, it's a little bit higher carb because of the nuts, high protein, and a nice high calorie meal. And so I ended my day probably even a little bit under on the calories. I had 2,000 calorie meals, 1,000 calorie meals, and this one was just kind of light. So when I work out, I probably want to be a little bit higher, even though it was a very light workout. Probably want to be a little bit higher there. And yeah, that was my inputs for the day. Now for experiments, let's see. I haven't been waking up with good energy. I think I had good morning energy, and I had good I'm gonna say I didn't have good afternoon energy because I felt like I needed the coffee. So even though the coffee gave me energy, I'm not counting that. And since I don't know how to determine the evening, I didn't. Well, I need to work in that caffeine factor into these energy numbers metrics here. So I'm just gonna skip that. I did doing really good on my challenge sleep. My challenge eating. I have not been getting 8 hours sleep. I napped yesterday. Been doing my red glasses in a sense. I've been doing my red glasses while I'm inside, but I've also been doing stroller rides with the kids. It's a 2-mile walk in the stroller with the kids. It's cold outside and it's nighttime, so the lights are on. So I'm getting headlights exposure, and I'm getting street light exposure, and exterior house light exposure to light. So technically I'm wearing my glasses when I'm inside. It's too dark to wear the red glasses outside. It's just I can't see stuff, and there's coyotes running around, so I have to be on alert. But so this is kind of like probably this counts. Let's see. I was asleep there. I did not wake up before. I did a little bit of running and a muscle warm up. Let's see, did I do the breakfast counts? I don't think I did a lunch or I did air squats and then a light walk. Good. Hydration I've been good on. Natural sun exposure, have not been doing my sunrises or my sunsets. I really wish I could do that from my house. As it stands, I have to go. I'm actually going to a local parking structure. It has 6 floors, so I go to the very top and I can watch. It's only 5-10 minutes away. Super easy to get to, but it still takes time to go do that out of my schedule, and just gotta work it in, man. Just gotta work it in. I did do my affirmations while I was running. I kind of really enjoyed that combo. I'm doing my digestive, not my powder, because got the wrong kind. Still waiting on my doctor to figure that one out. I did coffee, boo. Not feeling stressed, not depressed, so I'm feeling good. I think I did my vitamins and my night silver. No illness. And I wouldn't say I had deep fatigue, but I definitely had some fatigue. Insulin. We are golden on our insulin. We're goose egging on our insulin. I'm not going to copy those numbers in front of you because that's not needed. I have the numbers over here. You can pause the screen if you really want to look at the numbers. So we're talking about this day over here. And experiments. And let's see. I didn't do any steroid drops. Okay, cool. So yeah, that was my day for experiments. All right, and then mood and energy. Felt positive. A little bit tired, but still positive. So could definitely do better on the energy front. And I think it's I've gone a number of days in a row without getting 8 hours of sleep, so I think it's a sleep debt issue. I think my nutrition's fine. Last night I did go to bed early. This is a different day. Also, I should talk about it on a different video. But trying it, seeing how it works, we'll see how it goes. Try to improve the energy. Energy is super important to me. Okay, that's it for the day, for the daily log. This was for Monday, February 24th, 2020. Bye-bye.